I'm not going to count by McCullough.
Swinging misses on those.
So let's see what happens with this connection, guys. I don't understand why it has to be 20 to 25. So, you guys will get IGN news a little bit later on today. Hopefully, this connection has not happened the last 4 times. 1 and 2 count. Foul ball to Zombie Stream was not too bad. A swing and a miss at the bottom, and that's the first out for the Cardinals. Actually, for the Dodgers, excuse me. Game 3 in St. Louis, so that's the first out. There's the defensive lineup for the... See what happens with this connection, I don't know. But a bad connection turns into a good connection. Brings up center fielder Kiki Hernandez, batting .391. But so far, I did announce over the weekend that the plan going forward is Assassin's Creed Valhalla is going to be bought after I buy the PS5. So that's pretty much the not a terrible idea to go right into the touch base in between it. So I don't see it being a problem at all going forward. But either way, I just think it's very, very likely, more than likely. Foul ball to right, strike 2. Top of the second, 1 out. Game 3 in St. Louis, 1-0 Cardinals. 1-0 Dodgers, excuse me. Number 6 Cardinals. And he struck him out at the bottom. So that's another strikeout. Out number 2 for the Dodgers. Well, strikeout by McCullough. Brings up Christopher Negron. 187, 1 home run, 2 ribbies. Strike 1. So other than that, how is everyone doing this morning? Hope you guys are not bad. Of the Iamacreator group equals Payitforward and be rewarded. But if you guys do have a Twitter, you can follow me on Twitter anytime. You can do so. And he struck him out as well. Must be 3 strikeouts so far, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Dodgers in Game 3 in St. Louis. Go to bottom of the second. Dodgers 1, Cardinals nothing. And also, guys, in the chat, do watch for the Cardinals. Game 3 in St. Louis will be Paul DeZong, shortstop. 209, 1 home run, and only 2 ribbies so far. He's also a left-handed batter from his stat sheet. The guys will get plenty of a little more IGN news today, since that'll be on the script. I am off today, and I go back tomorrow. So, tonight's plan, as I said earlier, I'll say it again. You guys will have a new episode of Borderlands 3. So I want to try to beat Borderlands 3 before I pick up Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2 for the PS4/Xbox One. So I can try to see how much more further I can go for Borderlands 3. Ball 3 to the right. On deck, Harrison Batter is on deck. So we'll see. I mean, you guys can also vote for the idol. If we could do so. Aladdin's at 27. The Greatest Showman is at 12. And that's ball 4. First walk by Rayu. He is on the mound for the N4 Dodgers as he walks Paul DeZong for the 5 and 6 Cardinals. Oh my goodness. Phillies 3, Nationals nothing in Philadelphia. That'll bring up center fielder Harrison Bader. He's batting .333. So it all depends. Also tomorrow, since I'm off at 12, guys, you guys will also have another episode of BL3. 7 Remake's not doing too bad. That's also every Thursday and Friday. There'll be strike one in the middle, a little off to the left. Runner at first, nobody out. Tigers 5, Indians 2 in Detroit. Comes the 0-1 count by Ryu.
0-1 pitch on its way.
Swing and a miss at the bottom. Strike 2. Not ball 1, but strike 2. 0-2. So it all depends. Then it'll be able to start a little bit quick, but we'll see what happens. Ball 1 at the bottom left. 1 and 2. Batter's batting 333, by the way. So ball 2. And also, Ryu's already given up 1 walk this morning, so it's actually not a terrible confession. So, A's 4, Orioles nothing in Baltimore. So that's going to be the plan tonight. But as far as my Love's play today, what her lineup is today, I'll tell you in a second. A check swing, that's also a strikeout, and that'll be the first out for the Cardinals.
And the guy behind the dish today.
And there's the starting defensive lineup as followed for the 8-4 Dodgers of the season. So my Love's plan for today is, well, all she has tonight is only softball practice. So pretty much due to the coronavirus incessant, aka COVID-19, people are supposed to wear masks when it comes to practices, when it comes to sports, but I still don't wear. I still do not wear my mask when it comes to days off. So it's actually not a terrible idea, to be honest. And the bat is off his hand, so that it was strike 2. In Game 3 in St. Louis. So we'll see what happens. That'll bring up Miles McCullough on the mound for the 5 and 6 Cardinals. Ryu gives the sign. Pitch, ball 1 at the bottom. Like I said, he did give up 1 walk this morning. So, well, it's all good. And now the connection wants to establish again. If it goes off camera, guys, that's okay. If you guys still want to catch more MLB 19 every 1 to 2 days a week, hit that red support button. You guys are new in the chat. If you guys can also smash the like button. He goes Payitforward and be rewarded. Ball 3 to the right. It's now 3-0. On deck, Tommy Edman batting 250. But if there's anybody in the chat that does have a Twitter, you can do so by following me on Twitter anytime you'd like. But the only way to get support is if you're in Zombie Stream, and that's ball 4. Second walk by Ryu. Oh my. But remember, guys, we also watch our videos in full. Like the videos in full, share them, tweet them out, add them to a playlist. But I'm still not that hard to find on Twitter. So, back to the lineup. Tommy Edman, the third baseman, comes in. He's struck out, and he had reached out an error his first time. First and second with 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Strike 1 at the middle. So that's 0-1. But, you guys let me know, and to make sure we also never ask for support back either. Swing and a miss at the top, strike 2. So we'll see what happens. The idle voting is open. Lands at 27. The greatest summon is at 12. So you guys can vote anytime in the chat. I don't know how long this connection is going to last, but we'll see how much it's going to take. Ball 2. Be a different protocol or a different establishment to it. 2-2 by Ryu.
Here's the 2-2.
And he struck him out as well after that second swing. And that'll be the third out, and the side is retired. Game 3 in St. Louis. We go to top of the third inning. Dodgers 1, Cardinals nothing. Due up for the Dodgers is the catcher Russell Martin. He's batting .571 and 1 ribby. He's actually the catcher in the lineup as well.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That'd be foul ball to left, strike one. I'm gonna try to get IZN news in for you guys in the chat, see what it comes down to. Braves 8, Rockies 5, the final in Colorado. 0-2. And he struck him out looking. Good strikeout. That's the first out for the Dodgers. 6 strikeout by Miles McCollum, and the standings are followed in the Central Division. 9-2 Cubbies. We're ahead by 1.5 games over the 8-4 Reds. 5-6 Cardinals with a win, hopefully. Only trailing by 2.5 games behind that team. Brings up Zen Ryu on the mound for the 8-4 Dodgers. McCullers nods his head. Strike one in the upper right. So there's really not much to get into, but we'll jump right into it in a little bit. Strike two at the bottom.
Behind 0-2 now.
Might just hope the connection doesn't blow off tonight. Foul ball to left, strike two.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
But there's a spray and pray in the chat, hopefully. See if there's anything under we can try to establish. And he struck him out at the bottom. And that's out number 2 for the Dodgers. 7 strikeouts already by McCollum on the mound for the 5-6 Cardinals. That'll bring in Justin Turner, third baseman. He's tripled his first time and drove in a run. But spray and pray for us, guys, with this connection. I mean, I don't have bad connections, but every once in a while I do. When it comes to below level or something. Strike one up top, 1-1.
Turner can be considered a bit of a one-dimensional hitter, I guess.
What we have to do is just hope for the best, hopefully. If not, we'll be in terrible shape. Foul ball to left, strike 2. A's 5, Orioles 1 in Baltimore.
I would say the
comes to 1 and 2.
That wasn't great execution.
Ball 2.
Definitely had him off balance.
Set up to Dan, you know, how you doing? I don't know much about his channel, but if you guys have any goals, if you guys are coming out of Zombie Stream, let me know. We can try to set up goals for your channel. So, and that's a strikeout, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Dodgers. In Game 3 in St. Louis, go to bottom of the 3rd inning. Dodgers 1, Cardinals nothing. Here are spectators so far today, guys. Matt Fitzgerson, Mark DeVosa, and Dan Plezak. Rangers 1, D-backs nothing in Arizona. We've got about 2 likes in the chat. Can we get up to 4 in the chat if we can, guys? Of the Iamacreator group, if we can. Strike 1 to the left. McCollum is 0 for 1, by the way. So, for a different thing. 3 likes, that's good. But yeah, the views and the likes this week, they've been really good. They've been really good. To be honest. Swing and a miss. Swung too late, that's strike 2. 0-2. So we gotta go back tomorrow from 7 to 12, 7 to 11:30. You know, basically, I'm gonna be really tired for the rest of this week. As far as I know, check swing, that's still a strikeout. And that's the first out for the Cardinals. And for the National League West Division, 9-4 Padres are up there. 8-4 Dodgers are looking to keep pace with the 9-4 Padres as we speak. Here comes Paul Goldschmidt. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout in the first. In Game 3 in St. Louis. Phillies 3, Nationals nothing in Philadelphia. But just spray and pray, guys, if we can. Ball 1 to the upper left. Twins 4, Gilgo Mets nothing, as our Red Sox fan calls them, in New York City. Alrighty, guys, let's get some IZN news going, see what we got intact. Let's go ahead and refresh it.
And
Strike one up top. Cubbies 1, Pirates nothing in Chicago. Alright, let's see what we have intact today. That'd be foul ball to left in the stands, strike 2. Hit speed 109 miles per hour. Outs. And that's ball 2 at the bottom, 2-2. So let's get down to it, guys. It's brought to you by Apple TV Plus, where you guys can see a movie, for example, with Tom Hanks and the Greyhound. On deck, Marcell Ozuna, batting .214, 3 home runs, 8 ribbies. He is on deck. Here comes the 3-2 by Ryu. Struck him out. Good strikeout, and that's out number 2 for the Cardinals. Yankees 1, Astros nothing in Houston, Texas. So okay, let's start with some Assassin's Creed news. Brings up Marcell Ozuna, left fielder. He singled his first time. He is 1 for 1. So apparently, according to hold on. Strike 1 up top, 0-1. I actually know a little bit of the screenshots, to be honest. So it's not a spectacle idea. So ball 1 up in the upper right. Get about 4 likes. Can we get up to 6? Can we get up to 6 in the chat, guys, of the Iamacreator group? 1-1 count by Ryu. Foul ball to right, little taste of it, strike 2. It's now 1-2. Alright. 1-2 count by Ryu. Ball 2. 2-2. Ryu has given up 2 walks so far in the chat this morning. That'd be foul ball behind home base, strike 2. So, basically, gosh dang it, hold on. Probably have to look at it real quick. Check swing, and he is out after that ball, and the inning is over. Game 3 in St. Louis. We go to the top of the 4th. Dodgers 1, Cardinals nothing. Do off for the Dodgers, leading off for the Dodgers, basically, is the shortstop Corey Seager. He had a ribby and he had a sacrifice fly. So it's nods his head. Here's the offering. That'd be pretty close, but that's foul ball to left, strike 1. So let's start with some news involving Assassin's Creed Valhalla, something about romancing between the details. Well, there was a little bit when I couldn't do an hour and 30 minutes on The Last of Us Part 2 last night. But 46 minutes is okay. I'm fine with 46, but 9 times out of 10, I still prefer to go a little more deep and under, guys, as you guys have seen that. I still do over an hour and 30 minutes in between, with, depending how long baseball is. 7 Remake is the same amount, with a little more different with Doom Eternal every Saturday, Sunday. Borderlands 3 has the same thing with hour and 30 minutes. Same with Final Fantasy 7. Struck him out up the top. And that's the first out for the Dodgers. 9th strikeout by McCullis. He's doing pretty good on the mound for the 5-6 Cardinals today. Most of you guys are getting BL3 tonight. Which is actually still not a problem. McCullis nods his head. from the Threats. That's strike one at the bottom. 0-1. That'll be Cody Bellinger. He struck out his first time. He is 0 for 1. In Game 3 in St. Louis. So it's all good. There'll be ground ball center field. Skips him second. And that will be a single. That'll be a single for the Dodgers. So far we're doing a bit better, but we'll see how long this connection goes. So according to Matt TM Kim, it's actually his middle name TM. One of the biggest and one of the big announcements. Hold on a second. Tell you after this pits. And the runner seals from second, from first to second base, guys. With some base by Bellinger for the 8-4 Dodgers.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes.
Ball one in the upper right. 1-1. So runner at second, 1 out. There'll be foul ball to right, strike 2. 1-2 by McCullis. And he struck him out looking. Good strikeout. Second out for the Dodgers. Doing the ball game so far. Get it one more time. Twins 4, Mets 2 in New York City. As one of the biggest announcements reveals for Assassin's Creed Valhalla from the Ubisoft Forward event is how players can change the protagonist's Ivar's gender at any point during the campaign. What does that mean? I'll tell you guys in a second. Check swing, strike 1 to the left. That'll bring in left fielder Jock Peterson. Peterson is 0 for 1 with strikeout in the second inning.
Comes set, the 0-1.
Ball 1 to the upper bottom right, excuse me. But when it comes to romance, guys, an Ubisoft representative confirmed that Ivar's gender may have something a little bit to do with that. Strike 2 to the left. That's 1-2. The one that pretty much confirmed it, that Ivar's gender will not limit or change any of the available romance options prior to it. Nods his head. That'd be fly ball to left center field. Gets under cover and he makes catch and the side is retired.
Dodgers leave 1, but they lead it.
Dodgers leave 1. Game 3 in St. Louis, guys. Go to bottom of the 4th inning. Dodgers 1, Cardinals nothing.
Into the box.
Due up for the Cardinals. Leading off will be Jose Martinez. He's 0 for 1. He'll line out in this first time. He's Game 3 in St. Louis. 5-6 Cardinals looking get a little bit going. See what we'll see what happens.
He's ready.
Here's the pitch by Ryu. What's up, Shane? How you doing?
No offer at that.
Like I said, guys, sorry about the connections the last 4 times. I don't know what's going on for sure, but we'll see how it holds up this time. But how you doing? Saying, hey Zach, coming in to give some watch time and smashing the like. Thank you, buddy. Coming out of Zombie Stream, that's what I'm talking about. But I did lose 5 supporters this morning, but I can get right back in it. By the time he gets back live this week on this Thursday on the 16th, so that should be okay. That will be present in the final game. So it's okay. Big ground ball center field, picked up by second. He throws to the first baseman, 1 away for the Cardinals. Oh, you're not from Zombie Stream though? I don't complain. I can't complain. But how you been today, buddy?
Pitch on the way. First pitch is a cutter looked at 0-1.
But yeah, I was like I said, I called my opponent yesterday. She was tired, but she does have softball practice tonight, so she might try to come in the chat tonight. But it all depends. Zen Ryu's giving up 21 balls.
He was a fourth-round selection back in the 2015.
He actually showed up in my recommended. Well, do you have your notifications on? I mean, I always encourage you guys to have the Iamacreator group equals Payitforward and be rewarded. That you guys always turn on your notification bell. Ball 2 to the left. Oh, sweet. So how much sweep did you actually get, buddy? And you can tell me, how the situation is. Struck him out to the right. The ball was outside the zone. That's the second out for the Cardinals. 10 strikeout by Zen Ryu. He's doing pretty sharp on the mound for the 8-4 Dodgers this morning. So for the romance options, guys, for Assassin's Creed Valhalla, well, there was a little bit yesterday when I was trying to do a new episode after a week and a half of The Last of Us Part 2, so. But our Chicago found that a little bit disturbing. But either way, I mean, there's a little more romance every now and then when it comes to that investment and some others on that. And that's good. I mean, it makes any game be anticipated and enjoyable to watch and to play it too. So it's not a problem. Ball 2 to the left. Ryu has still given up 2 walks. Rangers 2, D-backs nothing in Arizona. 2-1 offering. Ball 3, 3-1. On deck is Matt Wieters. Speaking to IZN during today's episode of IZN News Live. Swing and a miss at the bottom. Sane says the situation. I'm not going to discuss it further on this platform. No offense intended. Okay, I don't blame you. I can't complain. But you still don't have a Twitter, correct? Swung on and missed. He's out. Struck him out the same way, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cardinals. Game 3 in St. Louis. Go to top of the 5th. Dodgers 1, Cardinals nothing. Due up for the Dodgers will be center fielder Kiki Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 for a strikeout in the second. Speaking to IZN during today's episode of IZN News Live, guys, Ubisoft Yusuf Maguid confirmed that there are multiple people you can romance in the game with Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Because that's coming out after 2 days before Cyberpunk. Which I am picking up Cyberpunk, so that should be in the that might automatically be in Game of the Year category for this year. Valhalla might be in there, I don't know. But it's all good. I mean, I just think it's gonna be very entertaining. And that's why I just wanted to get some time. I just wanted to get some time to not pre-order Valhalla after I buy the PS5. Ground ball center field. The ball gets away from him a little bit, so that will be a single. So single for the Dodgers to start off. So it all depends, guys. I mean, I just think this is the right opportunity since I was frustrated 2 days ago over the weekend. Reds 12, Marlins 6 in Cincinnati. So it's a runner at first, nobody out. The pitch by McCullis. That'll be strike 1 at the bottom. 0-1. The Toy Space Romance was introduced in Assassin's Creed Odyssey, and like Valhalla, romance options weren't restricted by the player's gender. So, hold on. Get to more in a second. Foul ball to left, strike 2.
Aboard here at first with nobody out.
And he struck him out at the bottom. That's the first out for the Dodgers. 11 strikeouts from McCullis. McCullis on the mound for the 5-6 Cardinals today. He's on a strikeout machine right now. It's up Russell Martin, the catcher. Struck out in the 3rd inning. But it all depends. I mean, Cyberpunk, I think it should be in the Game of the Year category. But I did hear that
The 1-0.
earlier this week.
High pop-up.
Well, first off, it's a pop-up by the pitcher
Under it.
and makes the
he brings it
Cats
in for the second
as good
out
as
of the
possible,
inning.
and that's the second out defensively. The Dodgers brings up Din Ryu.
With 2 gone in the inning. And so
Pitcher
here's
on the mound for the
now.
8-4 Dodgers. He struck out in the 3rd inning. In Game 3 in St. Louis.
First pitch of the
So,
at-bat.
so are you getting Cyberpunk Sane?
0-1.
Or what's the plan going forward by the time we get to the PS5?
And he pumps the
Swing and a miss
fastball
again,
line
strike
at
2.
94. It's 0-2.
I mean, Cyberpunk is going to be very good. We're comparing to that and Assassin's Creed Valhalla. There'll be ground ball center field, and he makes the Cats either way, and the inning is over.
To retire the side. 1 left for LA. But they're
Dodgers
on
leave
top
1.
1-0.
Game 3 in St. Louis. Go to bottom of the 5th. Dodgers 1, Cardinals nothing.
Welcome back for the
So,
Here's Heidi
back to
Watkins.
the situation in hand. However, is that an Odyssey, Alex Eos, and Cassandra are basically two different characters in the series, whereas in Assassin's Creed Valhalla, there's only one Ivar, who can either be played as a man or a woman. In Odyssey, guys, which I pretty much enjoyed Assassin's Creed Odyssey, I think last year, I always thought it was pretty good, but it did not get Game of the Year. It was Sekiro that had the opportunity. Sekiro pretty much had the opportunity last year. The Last of Us got Game of the Year back in 2013 or 2014. So, Last of Us Part 2, I think it's already in that category, and it might win. I'm thinking it could win this year. But let's not get turned away, guys. Strike 1 in bottom right. Not only The Last of Us Part 2 will be in the mix. Valhalla, maybe. Cyberpunk will be in it for sure. With also Final Fantasy VII Remake. Since we don't know when Part 2 is going to be coming out, I would assume by next year. That'll be my guess. 1 and 2 by Ryu. Second swing, that's strikeout, first out for the Cardinals. But it all depends. As these two back in Valhalla or in Odyssey, between one of those two characters, guys, they were forced by the story to have a child with Darius' son or daughter to carry on the Spartan bloodline. What's up, Dead Side? How you doing? Here's the pits. Like I said, I do apologize for the connection again, so I apologize for that. So we should be okay, hopefully, to get Borderlands 3's new episode tonight. Oh, I can't complain, buddy. But yeah, I just got done being a zombie stream. I gotta tell you, it's been looking pretty good this week. Ball 2 and 1. But yeah, it's been going quite well. In a preview and interview with Assassin's Creed Valhalla narrative, Darby McDermott, strike 2 in the upper left, 2 and 2. The developer confirmed that Aminus will have new powers in this investment. He went on to state, and I quote, hold on a second, ball 3. So, how's that game going this morning? Comes to 3 and 2. Foul ball to right, strike 2. Athletics 5, Orioles 2 in Baltimore. So Aminus is going to have new powers in Assassin's Creed Valhalla. And that's ball 4. Third walk by Ryu. He is on, I'll tell you in a second. The game that you actually did this morning, that I was thinking, back to the lineup. It'll be third baseman Tommy Edman comes to bat. He struck out twice, he's 0 for 2, and we start an arrow. Game 3 in St. Louis. Twins 7, Mets 2 in New York City. We had the game, the investment you did this morning. Runner at first, 1 out, bottom of the 5th, Game 3 in St. Louis, 1-0 Dodgers.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball one at the bottom. 1-0. Get about 5 legs. Can we jump in with 7? Sword art, buddy. I mean, were you doing that or Tomb Raider this morning? So McDermott went on to say, and I quote, to explain something about the romance product. Ball 2 to the left, 2 and 1. I mean, why would a spoil long-running secret? But I will say that the whole reason of why you can switch Ivar's gender to a male or female, then and then that'll be a pop-up. And he makes the catch out number 2 for the Cardinals. Between Zenderback, between Ivar, and between back and forth, Foley embraces the often overlooked science fiction, and that's of our series, unquote. So, as I said earlier, I'll say it again. I'm not going to pre-order Valhalla of Assassin's Creed. I mean, I do like Assassin's Creed, but I'm not going to buy the game until after I buy the PS5. That'd be closer to before the end of this year. But I am considering Zombie. If you, actually, excuse me, that side. If you would have been in my chat over the weekend, I did announce that I am thinking about pre-ordering Watch Dogs Legion on October 29th. So I'm hoping to beat Borderlands 3 between that or by the time I get Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2 by September 4th. Which I'm hoping. Because I've already had the game itself for over 10 months. Over 10 months already, so it's actually there's good stuff to explain in between. Game 3 in St. Louis, go to top of the 6. Dodgers 1, Cardinals nothing. Doo-wop for the Dodgers. Third baseman Dustin Turner. He is 1 for 2 for a triple and drove it a run. Nico Ari 17, thank you. But yeah, I was frustrated over the weekend, buddy. I was really frustrated. I don't know what I was going to do, but I've been getting some nice views this week thanks to my buddy Zombie. So I actually go to him to help me grow my channel. So as far as my Love channel goes, it has not been doing good. Why? Well, she's been losing a couple supporters, but even though it's not about the numbers, it's about having fun, being entertained, and doing whatever you feel like doing. 2 and 1 count by McCullis. Foul ball to right, strike 2. And I have been following your advice, buddy. I have been doing that. So Zombie's going to be live this Thursday around 5 o'clock in the morning, which I am really tired when it comes to being up every 4:30 in the morning when it comes to working morning shifts around 7 in the morning perhaps. Because I don't see that being a problem. But I think I might be okay.
If he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Dead channels maybe, but I am not 100% sure. But have you looked into those 2 games over the weekend? Which is, let me tell you the 2 games again, Dad. I mean, Dead Sight. Assassin's Creed Valhalla on November 17th. And White Sox Legion on October 29th. What do you think? 0-2 count by McCullis. Ball 1 to the left, 1 and 2. Okay, are you gonna be, have you thought about getting one of the 2? Like I said, Valhalla's going to wait until after I buy the PS5 and obtain it. 12th strikeout by McCullis, and that's out number 2 for the Dodgers. McCullis is doing a good job of striking out with the 5 and 6 Cardinals today. Well, what do you know? Solak Holmes, how you doing, buddy? Coming on a Zombie stream, how are you this morning? Hope all is well. Guys can check out that channel. He's coming out of Zombie Gaming.
Working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
Cody Bellinger's 1 for 2. But I was going to say, when you were in Zombie Stream, Solak, do you remember me?
Now a slider.
I mean, I wasn't sure if you actually remembered me when I brought you in the chat a long time ago. 1-2 count by McCullis. Swing and a miss. Strike 2 to the left, 1-2. McCullis nods his head. Absolutely. Oh, right. That's not bad. But yeah,
2-2 the count.
it all depends where the other stuff's going to be leaned to. So, has it been a long time, buddy? Oh my goodness. But how you been? How you been, Solak? Long time no see. That'd be fly ball to center field. He's only going to get under it defensively, and he makes the catch, and the side is retired.
1-2-3 go the Dodgers.
You guys can redecorate your island with these, with the Animal Crossing New Horizons road designs. As we speak, due off for the Cardinals will be his first baseman Paul Goldschmidt. He had 2 strikeouts. He's 0 for 2. I can't complain, buddy. It's just that this damn connection already distracted me 4 times this morning, and I'm like, I don't know what's going on, but okay, I don't understand why. But I only lost 5 supporters this morning, but I'm still doing pretty good thanks to my buddy Zombie. That's why I go into Zombie stream. I'm one of his moderators, and you know, I bring in some emojis every now and then. But yeah, the only way to get support is if you type in the name. If you're part of a Zombie or not with Zombie, everybody needs to do what they have to do. Is that correct, Sherlock? Is that correct? I mean, I've been doing pretty good this week. The views have been outstanding. 1-2 by Ryu.
Got him.
Amen to that, brother. Struck him out at the bottom. That'd be the third. That'd be the first out for the Cardinals. 13 strikeout by Zine Ryu. Reds 12, Marlins 6 in Cincinnati. What's up? What's up, Queen Mercury? How you doing? Coming out of Zombie streaming. I'd like that. Yes, I'd like that. That's why Zombie. Like I said, shout out to Zombie. He's the only one that can grow our channels. As long as we put our links in the chat, we'll grow in no time. But I have to say, Zombie's been helping me a whole lot. I gotta tell you, he's been doing a pretty good job with our channels. But he is going to be live this Thursday. This Thursday around 5 o'clock. I work at 7 and I'm off at 11:30, so it's all good. It's all good if it comes to exactly the proper time. But it's not bad. Foul ball to right, strike 2. Who else is it? Is it Puza Studios, dead site? I actually go to Zombie for a good reason, so. Foul ball to right, strike 2. Still 1-2. But let's not get carried away. So what's he been up to, Queen Mercury? Anything good? Ball 2. It's going well, Queen. Been thinking about something. Been thinking about something that I may need to do. What would that be, buddy? Get about 7 likes in the chat. Can we jump into 9, guys? If you guys can send me out on Twitter, let me know. If you guys do have one. Ball 3, 3-2. On deck is Jose. No, the other people is yourself. It's all good, buddy. I don't blame you. Any ideas, Dad? Let me know. That'd be fly ball center field. And it won't get down, though. It'll get down. And that'll be a single. And meeting a lot of new people and making new friendships. That's exactly right, Solak. When anybody is in Zombie Gaming Stream, depending if you're new or not new, that's the important thing. So that's a single for the Cardinals. That'll bring in Jose Martinez. He has lined out and he has grounded out. He is 0 for 2 in Game 3 in St. Louis. Runner at first, 1 out. So Solak and Queen, what do you guys think of Zombie Gaming giving us a lot of credit? I mean, he deserves a lot of credit in the world. This is actually a good opportunity for anybody to make new people, get support, and as I always say, pay it forward and be rewarded inside the channel. And he struck him out at the bottom right, and that's out number 2 for the Cardinals. 14th strikeout already by Zin Ryu on the mound for the 8-4 Dodgers this morning. So, you guys can be the next Twitch or podcast star in the right microphone.
Into the box now, Paul DeYoung.
Yeah, he's the best in the world, buddy. Brings up Paul DeYoung, shortstop. He drew a walk in the 2nd inning. He's 0 for 1. I always go to Zombie and enjoy the game, and Zombie really. But yeah, he's, you know, I mean, he's been in the chat a couple times this week. I mean, a couple times this month, but he's been helping me out as good as he can, and, you know, as good as anything else. That'd be... well, that's a ground rule double. Oh my goodness, look at that. That's a fireball to deep right. Think it would have been offensively foul to right, but that is a ground rule double for the Cardinals. Yeah, his games, I mean, he goes live over 5.5 hours, correct, guys? I mean, I go to Zombie because he knows how to grow my channel. He told me to put emojis, which I normally do on occasions. He could even be on the hook for the loss if both runners come around to score. So on the mound, taking over for the 8-4 Dodgers of the season, will be Kenta Mita. Mita making his 9th start, 0-1 record, 3.00 ERA, and 7 strikeouts. 2nd and 3rd, 2 outs, 5 and 6 Cardinals looking for an opportunity. The pitch by Mita. Ball 1 to the right. That'll bring in Harrison Bader. 2 strikeouts, he's 0 for 2 in Game 3 in St. Louis. But yeah, dead sides in the stats. But yeah, I have been thinking of moving the Twitch for live stream and keep doing live video on YouTube. So, do you still like doing what you're doing on YouTube, buddy? With Sword Art Online and Tomb Raider? I mean, I did see you do more than 2 investments at a time. Like, say, Pokemon for 1, and, I don't know about the other thing. It's like swing at the bottom, strike 2. But it all depends. And we also have a character, we also have an actor. And he struck him out at the bottom. And that's the 3rd out, and the side is retired. Cardinals lead 2. In Game 3 in St. Louis, go to the top of the 7th inning. Dodgers 1, Cardinals nothing. But Solak and Queen Mercury, you mind if I tell you what this format is all about? Of the Iamacreator group? If that's okay with you, because Dead Side's never part of this. Since he goes with Prusa Studios and he does whatever he likes to do. It's not a problem. Due up for the Dodgers is his first baseman, Max Muncy. Struck out twice, he's 0 for 2 in Game 3 in St. Louis. So, what I normally do is do 5 instead of 6. I do an investment 1 to 2 days a week. Tuesdays and Wednesdays, which is Borderlands 3, which you guys will have a new episode tonight. Final Fantasy VII Remake.
In there, strike 1.
They haven't gotten much going.
Zach, JD, I don't go with anyone. I do things myself. Yep. Exactly. That's what you and I talked about in the past, so it's not a problem. But it's all good. I also do Doom Eternal every Saturday and Sunday of the weekend. I do The Last of Us Part 2, 3 to 4 days a week. That's a strikeout first out for the Dodgers. But yeah, 46 minutes was okay, but at least more of you guys sold out from Zombie Gaming. That's what I'm talking about. That's why, if anybody wants support, all you have to do is drop your link in the chat, and then leaving a comment, and that will come to you. It's like if anybody wants support, if anybody's in Zombie's stream like Malevolent, like I am, by putting somewhat, since he's down to 23. See what it came in yesterday. Doc Peterson's 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a flyout. 0-1 count by McCullis. But Sherlock and Queen Mercury, are you guys getting are you guys going to be getting Assassin's Creed Valhalla or Watch Dogs Legion coming up? I mean, Legion's coming out on the 29th of October. It's 2 days before Halloween. And Assassin's Creed Valhalla for the PS4, Xbox One will be coming out by the 17th of November, which is 2 days. That'll be ground ball center field. Rizzo's the first, and that's the second out for the Dodgers. But I don't see that being a problem. I mean, Cyberpunk's going to be sick. Cyberpunk's going to be interesting. Kiki Hernandez, center field, is 1 for 2, a single in the 5th. Carlos nods his head. Well, what about Cyberpunk, guys? That'd be fly ball to deep left center field. And he makes a pretty good catch. Oh, crap. And his side is retired. Pretty good catch defensively. Game 3 in St. Louis. Go to bottom of the 7th. Dodgers 1. Cardinals nothing. Due out for the Cardinals. Be the catcher, Matt Wieters.
This thing's far from over.
He struck out twice, 0 for 2. Cyberpunk, the game is called Cyberpunk 2077. That game's due out on November 19th. But I only have about just $30 on it right now. But I'm not going to buy Valhalla right now because that was us make a little more stuff frustrating from over the weekend. So I'm not going to even try to start with that yet. But the big opportunity is picking up Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2. That won't reach that spot on one of these slots for sure. I don't see The Last of Us Part 2 moving. I don't see this game moving anytime soon. I don't see Final Fantasy VII being removed either from Thursdays and Fridays, or Doom Eternal. That's be fly ball center field, and he makes the catch. That's the first out for the Cardinals. Hold on, let me catch up on the chat real quick. YouTube becoming too hard to grow on, and they take 30% of channels, super chats, and meme. Mercury says, yeah, I think you're right, Dad. It's getting ridiculous on YouTube. My husband is debating on moving to Twitch. I know somebody else who goes on Twitch. Goes by the name of Pro Wrestling Unlimited. He does voiced by Tim. He does reviews on Raw, Friday Night SmackDown, and NXT pay-per-views or podcasts every once or twice a month with his buddy Nick, who's actually 23 or 24. So I don't think it's a problem. So I don't see that being a terrible idea. So for the pin setting.
In now, Miles Michaelis.
Actually, the pin sitter for the for McCullis, he's already 2 walks. So pin sitting for the 5 and 6 Cardinals this morning will be Yadier Molina. Molina is batting 88. Like last night, I had 15 likes and 2 dislikes. Then the next I know, I had like 8 likes and no dislikes. I think that's pretty cool. That side, I think that's pretty good, to be honest. To be honest and clear. But it's all good. Right. But either way, it's not about likes or dislikes, guys. It's all about having fun, having good entertainment, and preferring to do what you feel like you want to do. I've been doing that since I was a kid. Struck him out again. That's out number 2 for the Cardinals. Well, let me get back to IGN News. Former Mythbusters host, Grant Iamacreator, dies at the age of 49. Now, I haven't seen Mythbusters, guys. I haven't seen it. But, according to Luke Riley, strike one up top.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Tommy Edmonds 0 for 3 for pop-out in the 5th. Game 3 in St. Louis. I think like YouTube, take them away.
Ready with the nothing.
I think like YouTube take them away if people don't stay long in people's streams. From what I hear. Oh my. Okay. Former Mythbusters and White Rabbit Project host Grant Amara passed away at the age of 49 this week. Sex swing struck out again. And that's the 3rd out. And the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cardinals. In Game 3 in St. Louis, go to top of the 8th inning. Dodgers 1, Cardinals nothing. So apparently he died after a brain aneurysm. I don't know what you call that. Former Mythbusters co-host Adam Savage has expressed via Twitter that he's at a loss over the news that they take your views away too. Yeah, I've had that too. I've had some of that coming to me. So on the mound for the 5-6 Cardinals in Game 3 in St. Louis will be John Gant, making his 5th start of the season, and he has 7 strikeouts to his resume. And plus Twist has no likes or dislikes. It's all about games there, and that's it. I have to wait 3 weeks and 5 days before I can redo my name. So, what name are you thinking about doing, that site? Is it going to be a good one, or what have you thought about doing? Anything? I've been a part of 2 big families with Grant over the last 22 years. Grant was truly brilliant engineer, artist, and performer, but also just a generous, easygoing, and gentle person. Working with Grant was so much fun. I will miss my friend. Now this legend is like we work so hard on YouTube only for them to take things away. And that's wrong. Dead side, exactly. I mean, I just think it's pointless. Due up for the Dodgers, Christopher.
He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far.
Hold on, I'll take out the name in a second. Here's the pitch by Gant. Strike 1 to the upper left. Kai Byron went on to state, and I quote, "Some days I wish I had a time machine." BRB making my soon breakfast. Okay, take your time, Mercury. It's good to see you guys coming out of Zombie Gaming. That's what I'm talking about. Zombie's the best there is, the best there was, and always the best there ever will be. That knows how to grow our channels as long as we drop our links. I mean, everybody knows how to set their own goals when he's in there, when he's doing whatever he's doing. It's like there's more than 20, a little over 30 people at a time in the chat. I mean, I wish I had that, but that probably won't happen for a while. So we'll see. So this guy was best known for his work on Mythbusters when he joined in 2005. So basically, he appeared in over 200 episodes. Coming out of Mythbusters, struck him out at the bottom. And that's the first out for the Dodgers. Lance McCullers on the mound, from the mound for the 5 and 6 Cardinals today. Gave up 3 hits and 13 strikeouts. Still walks to his resume. He actually did quite well. So he was also in a couple other movies that Iamacreator was in as well. He was also in Jurassic Park: The Lost World, which I've seen that. I've seen some of the good movies on that. Terminator 3, Galaxy, and also Galaxy Quest, and all 3 films of the Star Wars prequel trilogy. So that, I have to say, he did some good work between those movies. To be honest, foul ball to left, strike 2.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame.
I mean, I've never heard of the man, but I know he's been in some good movies that my love and I have maybe seen. And he swung on and missed to the right looking. And that's strikeout out number 2 for the Dodgers.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out to start this inning.
So yeah, he was only like 49 years old, so I don't blame that for sure. So pinch hitting for the 8-4 Dodgers will be Matt Beatty. He has a 200 average. But at least the connection's holding up good, a little bit. Have any of you in the chat of the group ever had any connection problems with your live streams? I mean, I've had multiple times with that, to be honest. Oh, me? Well, basically, I mean, most of you guys in the chat have seen what I've been working on, because I'm on the road to the PS5. As well as the first inning is over. 3 up, 2 down for the Dodgers in Game 3 in St. Louis. Go to bottom of the 8th, Dodgers 1, Cardinals nothing. And on the mound for the 8-4 Dodgers will be Pedro Baez. Baez making a nice start, 1-0 record, 3.24 ERA, and 10 strikeouts. I'm also going to have some breakfast after I'm done with this morning. But you guys will have Borderlands 3 tonight, as far as I know. That's every Tuesday and Wednesdays when I did switch route between that and a former game that was back in the weekends in the past, and that game was Greedfall. So, well, Sherlock, since it's been a long time since you haven't been in the chat with me, is I'm more into Final Fantasy. I'm more into RPGs, because I have been hooked into that since I was a kid. Since one of my peers got me started. Ball went to the left, 1-1. But yeah, I'm mostly in the Final Fantasy RPG type games, type investments. So, I'm more into that for a long time. Swing and a miss on bottom right, strike 2, 1-2. Well, anyway, I need to go have a shower and then get some work done. Okay, Dead Sight, have a good morning and keep up the good work, buddy. And I'm hoping to see you back in the chat when you're live. Reds 12, Marlins 6, the final in Cincinnati. But keep up the good work, Dead Sight. Ball at the bottom, 2-2. But yeah, Tony Hawk is going to be interesting. You have the bonus skaters and also Tony Hawk himself. I think he's still skateboarding, if I'm correct. And he's actually a future Hall of Famer when it comes to any sporting event that anybody goes into. 2-2 by Baez. Foul ball to left again, strike 2. Twins 9, Mets 2 in New York City. But it's going good for the most part. Struck him out to the right, and that's the first out for the Cardinals.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing.
Try my best to Ben everyone's chat. So you don't have a Twitter either, do you? I mean, Dead Sight does have Twitter, to be honest as well. But as I said, it's very interesting that Zombie's been helping us out, and he always does a good job like we do. I mean, Zombie was in the chat with me last week, if I'm correct. First baseman Paul Goldschmidt comes to the bat. He struck out in 6. He's 0 for 3 in Game 3 in St. Louis. But yeah, like I said, it's been going good. He's doing a pretty good job of what he does. So do I. I do this 1 to 2 days a week. I do Borderlands 3, like you guys will get a new episode tonight. That's every Tuesday and Wednesdays. Final Fantasy VII Remake is every Thursday and Fridays. Doom Eternal is every Saturdays and Sundays. I mean, I'm enjoying Doom Eternal. But I think it might be in the Game of the Year category, but it all depends what the list might be filled. So Zona's on deck. But it's still going pretty well, to be honest. Now, I've only had Doom Eternal since the beginning of April. Beginning of April or beginning of May. Either way, it's between the two. 3-1 count by Baez. And the pits. Foul ball to right again, strike 2. But everything's going quite well. Walmart's going good for me for over 3 years, and, you know. My partner and I have been doing quite well, too. We just had our 3-year anniversary last month on the 24th of June. So I also turned 27 the same way. So my love and I have been together for like we've been together for like, I'm trying to think of the number, guys. Give me a moment. 1,115 days today. So Arizona's 2 for 3 with 2 singles. Game 3 in St. Louis. But it's all good. Some of that's going quite well. Foul ball to right, strike 2. But when it comes to working morning shifts, guys, since I've been at Walmart for over 3 years, I get tired pretty quick. My ass gets tired real quick. That'd be fly ball center field. And he gets under it defensively, and he makes a catch, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cardinals. We're at the top of the 9th inning. Stretch and stretch out, guys, in the chat. Dodgers 1, Cardinals nothing. 2 off for the Dodgers. Third baseman Justin Turner. It's 1 for 3 for a triple. Needs over to run. Right now it's still 1-0 Dodgers in Game 3 in St. Louis. Swing and a miss up top. Strike 1. But everything's going quite well, to be honest. I mean, I'm going to be in with Zombie again on Thursday. If you guys don't want to know. But it's good to see my buddy Solak come back. But I don't know if he's still in the chat or not. There's also a construct multi-PC gameplay of a game called Halo 3. You see, guys, I'm still not a big Halo fan, but I've only played one when I used to have a system called the Xbox 360. I mean, a system I've had in the past and present for it was like only 5 months. But the problem with the PS3 was that it was being not in good shape. I mean, it was fine, but between those two systems, the past and present, the systems were okay. It's just that the thing with the PS3 was the fact with it kept on freezing up. The connection was stupid. But by the time I buy the PS5 this year, I'm gonna walk in it. I'm gonna key my information to transfer from the PS4 to the PS5, and I'm still gonna walk out with the son of a bitch either way. Corey Seager is 0 for 2 with Sacrifice Fly and 12 in a ribby. But are you getting the PS5 this year, Solak? Let me know. Swing and a miss. That's 0-2 with strike 2. But I really am, because the PS5 is going to be my last system for this year, 2020. And he struck him out looking. And that's the first out for the Dodgers. Well, either way, let's just say I'm still working on it. There's also a report that Ubisoft is rebooting Skull and Bones, following live game model. Now this should be a little bit interesting. That'll be fly ball to left center field, and good caught for the catch defensively. That's the second out for the Dodgers. So let's get right to it, guys. Any particular reason, Solak? I mean, or should I say my old buddy for a long time? I mean, I've had the PS4 for nearly 5 years, over 5 years. It'll be ground ball center field. And that'll be a single. So apparently, according to, hold on a second. You guys always get IZN news. I mean, the only times I go live when it comes to having days off from work is I go live in the mornings and evenings. But if I work in the mornings, so maybe like in the afternoons or evenings every now and then, I only go live on the evenings, was actually tonight. Like say the weeknights. But I always put love first, with the PS5, my job at Walmart for 3 years, counting. And the ball is low. Runner from first goes to second, second goes to third. Oh, too much money. So are you going to buy the PS5 when the price drops? Or what's the plan going forward? Strike one to the right, 1-1. Second and third, 2 outs. According to John Ollerman, hold on. Ball 2-1 to the left. A reporter suggests that Ubisoft is rebooting a movie, its pirate IP, called Skulls and Bones. Strike 2 to the right, 2-2. 2-2 count. Struck him out. That's the third out, and the side is retired. Gant gets a little elevation. Game 3 in St. Louis. Go to bottom of the 9th inning. Dodgers 1, Cardinals nothing. And on the mound for the 84 Dodgers, Game 3 in St. Louis will be Kelly Jansen, making the second start of the series. 1 save and 3 strikeouts. Doo-wop for the Cardinals, be right fielder. Well, I'm going to be live tonight. If you guys from Zombie Gaming want to come in, so why not? I can't complain. But be careful, so long. Stay safe with this coronavirus, and hopefully this virus ends very soon. According to Joel Ollerman, guys, a reporter suggests that Ubisoft is rebooting a movie called Skull and Bones.
From the stretch.
Strike 1 up top, 0-1. Which will now follow a live game model with ongoing storytelling, which is a game inspired by Fortnite. Development sources told VGC that the game had been struggling to crave itself with a unique position. Foul ball to right at stands, strike 2. Padres 4, Giants 3, the final in San Francisco. Among Ubisoft's existing portfolio as well. And a pop-up. The guy from first base and defensively gets there, and he makes the catch. 1 away for the Cardinals. And that'll bring in Paul DeZong's shortstop. Doubled in the 6th inning, he's 1 for 2. Of open world games leading the team to apparently reboot Skull and Bones last year. I haven't seen the movie, to be honest. Shifting away from the premium box model. And used by most of Ubisoft's AAA franchises like Assassin's Creed and the Division. Strike 2 at the bottom. 0-2.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Twins 9, Mets 3 in New York City. Here comes the 0-2 by Jansen. Struck him out again. Out number 2 for the Cardinals. And the Cardinals are down to their final out. According to report, guys, I mean, I haven't seen the movie Assassin's Creed, but I've heard it looks good. To be fair, last chance for the Cardinals is Harrison Bader. The pitch by Jansen. Ball, strike 1 at the bottom, 0-1. Harrison Bader is 0 for 3 for strikeout in the 6th inning in Game 3 in St. Louis. So, with the movie itself will feature a persistent game world with quests. That'd be fly ball to right and ground ball to right, and it'll get down. And that's a single. So a single for the Cardinals. For quests, characters, and storylines that would drastically evolve and change over time. That'll bring in Matt Wieters, the Ketsu. He lined out in the 7th inning. He's 0 for 3. Astros 6, Yankees 5 in Houston. Royals 2, Mariners nothing in Kansas City. Runner at first, 2 outs. Based on collective actions of the community. Also, guys, the team behind Skull and Bones, which is also now reported being led by X111, or III perhaps. Writer-director Zelbev Pelin have been heavily inspired by Fortnite's success with live storytelling. Swing and a miss, strike 2, and the Cardinals are down to their final strike.
This is part of what makes
him
one of the best pitchers in the game.
So that's going to be good. That's going to be good for sure. I mean, I haven't played the game, but I've heard there's a couple good things on it. Foul ball to left, strike 2. So yeah, that's a little couple things, but I'm not positive on that. There's also out of the trailers, Butter Hose at first. There's also a London Digital of White Sox Legion, which I am thinking about pre-ordering that after I pick up Tony Hawk, beginning of September. 0-2 count by Jansen. And a hit by a pitch. Hit by a pitch by Jansen to Matt Wieters for the 5 and 6 Cardinals. Heads up one more time. Ouch.
And puts himself on board. Now he represents the winning run, so it's a good move.
So for the pinch hitter. So pinch hitting for the 5 and 6 Cardinals will be Tyrell O'Neill. Batting .214, 1 home run, 3 ribbies, and 3 stolen bases. Runners first and second, 2 outs. Scooby-Doo's Velma. Coming out of the Scooby-Doo series. Ball one to the right. As a lesbian, James Gwen and Mystery Incorporated producer confirmed. According to Adele Anchors, Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated producer Tony Servon, guys, has confirmed that Velma Dinkley is a lesbian, while James Gwen has revealed that the character was supposed to be explicitly gay in the 2002 live-action computer-animated movie. It's like swing, strike 2 at the bottom, 1 and 2. Cardinals down to their final strike. In a Pride Team Instagram post, guys, of Velma pictured with Marcy Hot Dog Water Flets, basically. Savon pretty much jumped on this case. Ball 2. 2 and 2. He jumped into the comment section to clarify that the Bescaled detective was written as a gay character in the classic cartoon series. All of the comments have been deleted from that post. That'll be fly ball to right, and that'll get down. It'll get down. So that'll be a single. So a single for the Cardinals. Here come the 5 and 6 Cardinals, guys, in Game 3 in St. Louis. Oh my goodness. That'll bring up Tommy Edman, the third baseman. He's 0 for 4 with a strikeout in the 7th. In Game 3 in St. Louis. 5-6 Cardinals have a big opportunity to turn a little bit of this around, hopefully.
Right now is all that matters.
Here's the pitch by Jansen.
Here's the first offering.
Strike 1 to the right. Edmonds 0 for 4.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded.
He went on to say, and I quote, "I've said this before, but Velma and Mystery Incorporated is not bisexual." Basically, ball 1 to the left, 1 and 1. He's gay. We always planned on Velma acting a little off and out of character once he was dating Saggy, because that relationship was wrong for her, and she had an unspoken difficulty with the Y, perhaps. WHY on that. And they pop up, and that'll do it. And he makes the catch, and the Cardinals go down to a 5 and Cardinals are now 5 and 7. And the Dodgers go up to 9 and 4. But before we get to the other stuff, guys, hold on. He said, if you follow the entire Marcy arc, it seems as clear as we could make it 10 years ago. I don't think Marcy and Velma had to act on their feelings during the main timeline, but Post-tweet said they are a couple, between lesbian and lesbian. You cannot like it, but this was our intention, as he concluded in response to a fan, unquote. So basically, yeah, I knew Velma was gay, but it wasn't, I don't know if it was actually a positive way that the series was actually doing something for that character. I mean, Velma's actually one of the 5 from the, during the Mystery Machine, so. I mean, I haven't watched Scooby-Doo for a while, but it's not, it's good. So the Dodgers go up to 9-4. Over the Cardinals down to 5-7. As the 9-4 Dodgers take Game 3, 1-0. 5 hits, 1 error, 5 hits, and no errors. The 5-7 Cardinals try to get something going, but they only bested 5 hits today. For the 9-4 Dodgers, Dustin Turner had 2 for 4 for a triple. For the Bellinger was 1 for a strikeout, and Keek Hernandez had a strikeout. The only little more positive thing for the 5-7 Cardinals of the season, guys, Partizan had a double. Marcell Ozuna was 2 for 4 with a single and strikeout, and Tyler O'Neill with a 1 for 1. So the Cardinals are down to 5-7. Dodgers go up to 9-4. 1-0. 5 hits, 1 error, 5 hits, and no errors in St. Louis. So for that, guys, you guys can see yourself news for IZN News. We'll simulate that. So next time, it will be the series finale in St. Louis, guys. The 4-game series. As it will be the 5-7 Cardinals take on the 9-4 Los Angeles Dodgers. Cardinals won the first one 4-0 shutout this week. Last week, Dodgers have been dominating the second and third game in St. Louis 3-0 and just now 1-0. If you guys have a touchscreen on your phone, computer, or a tablet, you can do so by following me on Twitter. So I'm not that hard to find. It's ZD Zach Dawson of the Iamacreator community. The website is called www.iamacreator.com/I am a creator. I'm gonna get a little breakfast this morning when I'm done with this. See if there's anything that's combined or not really combined to the others as we speak. So next time on the mound in the series finale in St. Louis, on the mound would be for the 5-7 Cardinals would be Michael Wacha, and on the mound for the 9-4 Dodgers would be Julio Urias. As far as the other teams go, we've got the Tigers getting their 3rd win of the season, going up to 3-9. Over the Indians, down to 5-6 in Detroit, 5-2, 11 hits, 5 hits, and 2 errors. Matthew Boyd get his first win, and Jimenez with his first save. That would be my Love and Nights Tigers right there. So the Rays went by 1 as well, up to 7-6. Over the White Sox to 6-5 in Chicago. 4-3, 11 hits, 8 hits, and 2 errors. Castell with his first win, Well with his first save. The Braves won by 3, up to 7-5. Over the Rockies down to 5-8 of the season in Colorado. 8-5, 10 hits, and 1 error. Jackson was first win. St. Green was first save. That's interesting. The Padres move up to 9-4 of the season. Over the Giants down to 3-10 in San Francisco, 4-3, 11 hits, 5 hits, and no errors. Red Sox up to a 2-0 start today, guys, for the 9-4 Padres. And Yates with his 5th save. Hold up, guys, hold up. I don't know what's going on. There we go. The Reds go up to 8-4 in a 6-1 victory over the Marlins, down to 2-10 in Cincinnati in the state of Ohio. 12-6, 15 hits, 9 hits, and 3 errors. Castillo with his second win. The Athletics win by 5, up to 5-11. Over the Orioles, down to 5-7 in Baltimore. Final score 7-2, 11 hits and 2 errors, 7 hits and 3 errors. Mania with his very first win. The Phillies come on strong by 3 runs, going up to 4-7. Over the Nationals to 6-5 of the season in Philadelphia. 3-0 shutout, 7 hits, 8 hits and no errors. Nola 2-0 perfection for the 4-7 Phillies this season. Hold up, guys. Let me see if there's anything else. I think we should be alright for the most part. The Twins go up to 8-2. By 6 over the Go-Go Mets, down to 7-4 in New York City. For my for a good buddy and good friend that has not been in the chat for a little while, and that'd be our Red Sox fan. As he always keeps up the good work, keeps his baseball stratomatic stuff with him, with El Red Sox fans, Sports Time Machine, and I think baseball demos. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure with ID Jester. I don't know. I don't think he's still doing baseball stuff. Maybe, but I haven't jumped on this channel for quite some time. But I think he's still doing good as we speak. What's up, Navarro Pro? How you doing? Thank you. A couple of the others were in the chat this morning. Which is Queen Mercury and Sherlock, my old friend Sherlock. So I'm like, long time no see, buddy. It's good to have you back. But I did point out Zombie is the only one that can come join us and grow our channels. As long as we know what we're doing. I can't complain, buddy. I've been up since almost 6 o'clock this morning, but I'm off today. I go back for another 5 days, and then I am off this Monday, if I'm correct, coming up next week. But my love and I are still doing quite well. And we had streamed yesterday. The last was part 2. Yeah, the last was part 2. I was going to do over an hour and 30 minutes, but apparently the connection stopped after 46 minutes. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? But I'm like, you know what? Fine. 46 minutes is okay. I mean, and then earlier this morning, the connection stopped me from doing an episode this morning for four times. And I'm like, am I going to go live or not? Or is this connection going to be stupid? So I'm like, I'll try it again just to be safe and see what happens. We'll get about 8 likes. Awesome sauce, guys, coming out of Zombie Gaming. I will be in the stream this Thursday. He'll be live, I believe, around 5 in the morning. So I will be in it for sure. What about you, bro? 9-3, 13 hits, 7 hits, and no errors. Perez of his very first win. The Astros set a good game with the Yankees. Going up to 9-4 of the season. Over the Yankees, down to 7-5 in Houston. 6-5, 10 hits and 1 error, 9 hits and no errors. Smith of his very first win. Welcome back, Dead Site. The Cubbies as well. Cubbies prove up to 9-2 as well. But Pro, what did you think of Zombie stream last night? I mean, I stopped by for a little while. I stopped by for a little bit. But I always thought, I always think it's good. I'm going to take a rest for tonight. We'll work after 2 hours. I will be doing Borderlands 3 tonight, so I want to beat that game quick. I mean, not as long as I can, but as long as I beat 2 out of 5, that's good. I can work with that. Try to beat 2 investments out of the 5 on the scheduled format, and then replace those 2 currently, and put them for something else. That's what I'm still going to do by the time I buy the PS5. So, yeah, I thought it was good. I mean, I'm gonna be in Zombie stream most of the time. Even though I only lost 5 supporters, Zombie can get me back up there quick. So, my highest was 1,426. So, I'm always going to be in a stream, depending on my work schedule. I mean, if I can't make it, that's okay. I can still make comments and take you guys out while leaving a comment, and you guys can get back to me for it. So that's okay. I'm fine with that. Cubs go up to 9-2, defeating the Pirates down to 5-6 in Chicago. 6-3, 8 hits, 5 hits, and 1 error each. Czak with his very first win. The Royals climb up to 5-6. Over the Mariners down to 7-7 even. Welcome back, Queen Mercury. How was breakfast? I'm gonna stop here in just a little bit, but I will be back tonight for doing Borderlands 3, so that won't be a problem. 2-0 in Kansas City. 8 hits, 3 hits, and no errors. McCarthy with his first win. Ian Kennedy with his third save. The Rangers win by 3, up to 5-6 even. Over the D-backs to 4-8 of the season in Arizona. 5-2, 12 hits, no errors, 4 hits, 2 errors. Minor with his first win. Leclerc with his third save. And the Angels move up to 10-3. I think I've had time to think about it a little bit. Since I'm at 61 moderators. Oh, wait a minute, Nico. Wait a second, Nico. Crap. Wait a minute, it was Nico. Ah, crap, sorry. Oh, what's up, Nico? How you doing? Sorry. I'm gonna assign a couple moderators. I'm just gonna add a couple of you guys. Then I'm gonna stop adding them. So I'm gonna start with UPro, Mercury, and my old friend Sherlock Holmes. You guys can say your thanks in the chat of the group. Over the Brewers to 3-10 by 1 run. Los Angeles by 10 innings extra. 3-2, 9 hits and 6 hits and no errors. Garcia with his second win. We're not gonna do any standings this morning. I'm gonna stop here this morning. But you guys will get BL3 tonight, as far as I know. Hold up, guys. Okay, guys, that's going to wrap it up for me this morning. I'm a little bit tired, but you guys won't see me live tonight for Borderlands 3. And that's every Tuesday, Wednesday. If you guys want to catch more MLB 19, managing the 5-7 Cardinals, be sure to hit that red support button. If you guys are from Zombie, James Cox, or anybody's channel, hit that red support button. Tweet it out, share it, comment, add them to a playlist. If there's also anybody in the chat that does have a Twitter, you can do so. Like, follow me on Twitter anytime you like. I'm not that hard to find. The Iamacreator group, as always. Where we watch our videos in full. Like them in full, share them, tweet them out, add them to a playlist. And we're all good to go. Like I said, I will be in Zombie stream this Thursday. In the morning, since I'm still going to be flat out tired. It comes to 7 in the morning, so I should be okay. But it all depends. If you guys also want to vote for the idol, let me know. Let my fiancé know. Let me know in the chat. Hopefully by tonight. We got about 9 likes. Can we get up to 11? By the time this episode is over. Aladdin's at 27. The Greatest Showman is at 12. But with that, guys, I'm going to stop here this morning. for this morning. Tonight, you guys will have Borderlands 3 going forward. So with that, I'm going to stop here. I want to say thank you, Mercury. Pro, Nico, I'm sorry, buddy. Thank you, Deadsight. Keep up the good work. My old friend, Solak Holmes. Crap. Insane. Same place for stopping by. I'll see you guys tonight for Borderlands 3. Want to say thank you guys for watching as well. I hope you all enjoyed. Everybody in the chat with Zombie and most of us, because I'll be jumping in on Thursday. Keep up the good work, which we always do. Thank you for being entertaining as well. You guys are welcome back anytime you'd like. According to Zombie Gaming, he's phenomenal as always. So, with that, thank you guys for watching. I hope you all enjoyed and being entertained. Glad you guys had a good time. I'll see you guys tonight for BL3. Be good to one another, be kind to one another, and love one another. Same time, same channel. My name is JD. I'll see you guys tonight. Same time, same channel. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you again, guys.